Welcome in, welcome back. Welcome to Stream-of-Unconsciousness, where the subject's made up and the words don't matter. It's been a while since we've been back here, but, just trying to get back into the groove of things. It's been a little bit weird here at the first of the year, even though it's now almost May. So I guess the first of the year's kind of gotten past us a little bit, but, we do what we can. So thought I would start us off again with a little bit of a review of a new HIYA Toys exquisite mini 1/18th scale James Abrams Star Trek figure. I've enjoyed this collection, although I do wish that they had released an Uhura figure to go with them. I think I understand the reasons why they haven't yet. It's difficult to hide some of these joints with bare legs, as it were, considering the female uniforms in that movie. I really wish they either wish they had, or that they would release an Uhura figure. But having said that, the newest one in the collection is Captain Pike. Ordered him back in February, and he's an interesting figure. It's interesting, as I said. If you compare the uniforms, I think it's basically the same mold for all of the bodies for the males, which also makes it easier to produce the male figures than it does a single female figure. Although I think this may be new molds, but the simple fact that while all of the details are the same, I do notice that the right knee, which as you can see on some of the other figures here, actually pretty much all of the other figures, sort of bends inward, does not on this figure. So there's also a little bit of a different angle to the right ankle, which does not match the other one. So I'm wondering if they made new molds before this one came out. What I also find interesting here with this particular figure is that his face was cast in a darker plastic. If you compare, say, Kirk to Pike, you can tell that it is a slightly darker plastic that it's been cast in, which I find interesting. And it's also got a little bit of weathering and detailing on it that the original figures do not have. Looks good from a distance. Up close, it looks a little bit dirty with the weathering on it, but not too bad. Not too bad. It's just a good part of the collection. Again, same body, different head sculpt. Different colored plastic for still the same kind of plastic, I believe, but different colored plastic for the face and hands. All in all, not too shabby. Took a little bit to get here after ordering it. As I said, I ordered it in February. It got here in the first part of April. I now know things about the way that HIYA Toys ships things, which I find interesting, and will keep that in mind for the future. But I do enjoy their exquisite scale Star Trek figures. I'm currently waiting on more information about the classic Captain Kirk that they showed at the Toy Fair last year. I haven't seen any more information about it since then. It was not a mock-up, but a test shot at the time that they said had not necessarily been approved. So that will be awesome to see once they get around to that. Hopefully that will make it through the approval process. But that's pretty much, that is the James Abrams Star Trek collection currently available from HIYA Toys in 1/18th scale. Again, I do like these figures. The more the more of them I got, and the more I looked at them, the more I liked them. So I really do like these figures. They're tiny issues aside. So hope you enjoyed a quick look at the new Captain Pike figure. As always, like, comment, share, whatever you feel like doing. If you feel like you enjoyed this video, please feel free to comment and like and subscribe if that is what you would prefer to do. So we will talk to you next time. Thanks.